as honestly I can recall every scene in the movie and what they're saying from the beginning all the way to the end, and that means it's a good movie, right?
What happened?
Oh, you mean the truth?
Of course. First, just state your name and your occupation for the record.
Oh, Egg Shen, bus driver.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to my channel, and today we're gonna be doing a little throwback review, and we're gonna be looking at an old movie, one of my favorite movies that I grew up on, and that's Big Trouble in Little China. This movie right here, and it was made back in the 80s. But yeah, this movie just means so much to me. My dad introduced it to me when I was like, I think I was about 5 years old. And if you guys don't know, like, I'm black, but I'm also of Chinese descent, specifically South China. So yeah, and this movie, this represents a lot of things that that Chinese had to go through back in the day. And it takes place in San Francisco, and the main character is actually this guy. But yeah, man, the movie is just so put together so well for its time, and it's everlasting. Like it's the memories that I have from the movie will always be with me. And like Kurt Russell here just has a lot of one-liners, and they really stick with you. As honestly I can recall every scene in the movie and what they're saying from the beginning all the way to the end, and that means it's a good movie, right? Or like one of the good movies. But for its time, it always stay with me. But let's get into the review. So basically what I'm going to tell you about the movie is Jack, which is Kurt Russell, and his friend Wang, right? They first gamble, and Wang goes to pick up his his girlfriend at the airport, and then she gets abducted. And at this point we don't really know why. We just know that she got abducted for some reason by these gangsters, and these guys actually work for the main villain in the story, which is Lo Pan, right? I'll probably put a picture of him. But yeah, this goofy tall guy, and basically the whole movie is about finding his girl the whole time. Miao Yin, that's her name. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, they go through a series of people, so it's not only Lo Pan has like a crew, right? And then he has like three main like henchmen, right? And and this is actually what Raiden, Raiden from Mortal Kombat, he's based off these three characters, right? Which is Rain, Storm, and Thunder, or something like that. But yeah, the three storms, yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, basically initially what happened was, okay, so Jack goes and he tries to find Wang's girlfriend, right? And what happens is they leads him to this back alley where basically these two gangs are fighting against each other. There's one who's works for Lo Pan, like this one gang, kinda, and then this other gang is like the good one, So so basically what happens is the three storms show up, and then they start like killing everybody, right? And then what happens is Jack gets scared. Wang and Jack get scared, and then they try to drive away. They try to get away, and then Lo Pan's in their way, and basically Jack has to leave his truck, right? So all Jack wants is his truck the whole movie, right? And Wang just wants back his girl. That's the main thing. And Jack has to leave his truck behind because he can't fight Lo Pan. Lo Pan is like, he's like a sorcerer, like an evil sorcerer. So, yeah, so they flee. Then they head back. They regroup, and then basically Wang and Jack are basically like, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna get my girl. And then Jack is like, all right, I'll come too. But he says it like a lot cooler. Like Jack's lines in the movies are a lot cooler, a lot smoother. So I don't know, it just really sticks with you. But besides that, after go back into Lo Pan's fortress to get his girl and the truck back, they encounter the three storms, and then obviously, you know, they get captured. And what happens is the next thing that happens is they end up like freeing a whole bunch of girls there. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they were like there like as prostitutes or whatever, or as sex slaves. I don't know. They didn't really talk about that in the movie, but they freed a whole bunch of girls, and then they followed them basically to get away, and then they got back, and that's where they finally ask one of the good guys, like he's like an elder who's been trying to defeat Lo Pan for like a while, and that his name is Egg Shen, right? And with Egg Shen, he just knows everything about Lo Pan, and he has all these like these items and and cool stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like he has a whole bunch of cool stuff, and it's just like, it's good to like see that like he's like really obsessed with them. And then after, Shen has like a group of people, and I forgot the name of like the group, but they always go like this. I forgot the exact name. But yeah, that group, then they go into Lo Pan's like final big fortress, and there is a final battle, and you know, they all clash, and I'm pretty sure you can figure out who wins, because obviously there's only one movie. And yeah, but yeah, the movie this means a lot to me. Maybe it's because like it was one of the first American movies that like had them speaking Chinese or Cantonese, just a little bit of it. But you know, it was good to see that, you know, on screen. Yeah, this movie meant a lot to me. Yeah, I say go see it. It's very memorable, honestly. One of my favorite movies. So, Big Trouble in Little China, should you watch it? Yeah, obviously. That's what I think anyway.
See? That was nothing. But that's how it always begins. Very small.